Anyway, though, with that, let's get into the hellscape that is the setting of this game. After all, there was terrible, horrible things going on, and who knows what the hell is in store going forward. Now, I think we had some new tips, didn't we? Yeah, we didn't go through these. So, this was likely when she was stalking us, and this might be about either the officer talking about it, or a flashback into when she was doing shit. So, I'm kind of interested in the split personality thing, because that kind of feels like a possibility, what's going on. Escapism. See, I don't really know a whole lot about real-world split personality thing. It's definitely not something I've ever dealt with in real life. I would imagine the movie version of it isn't very commonly accurate, I imagine. Well, this was the early 80s. Or mid-80s. I mean, it was, what, 83, 84? I can't remember. Abnormal mental development. Now notice right here it says he, not her. Wait, what? Why does it keep doing weird shit like that? After this commercial break. I mean, you gotta stand out, you know? And to stand out, you gotta try new things. New and exciting flavors. New orange ramen. Let out the inner orange. Sponsored by the Angry Orange. But what if I don't like it then, Ma? I gotta find out whether I like it first. And just to think, you know, it would be funny, like, if it, like, showed a little blurred image of her, like, slowly peeling her head out. Like, wouldn't that be, like, funny? Like, that would simply be hilarious. But more like it'd be really fucking creepy, but... Salt flavored? That sounds boring. Pork bone sounds like a weird flavor, to be honest. I mean, what's pork bone taste like? Where am I, a dog? So what, is this him having a flashback to this then? It's like, I don't recall seeing any hints of her at all. Sounds like he's just trying to figure out where the fuck she was. See, now he had this at the front door of his house when he opened it. This presence. But why wouldn't his parents notice it? Unless it's like some kind of spiritual presence. Bare feet? Bare feet. Very strange. This has to really, like, I'm really leaning on the spooky, abnormal side of things when it comes to this game, because, like, there's too much really weird shit going on. We'd need some, like, ultimate Scooby-Doo fucking shit going on for this to be fucking all just man-made shit. What the fuck? Like, what kind of flashback is this? Sloping the juice. What? The fuck? Wait, you trying to say she vampired him or something? I ain't like that. What? What? What the fuck was that about? That was weird, man. Well, chapter 12. Let's see what the fuck happens. It's a new morning. Man, he was that paranoid. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think he's in the wrong for being that way. Everything's absolutely terrifying right now. There's only so long you could stay awake, though. Hello? It would be creepy if she was still fucking out, though. Okay, she left. Yeah, because imagine if she was still out, though. Fucking wet. Yeah, I mean, somebody literally tried to run you over the previous day, so... I probably wouldn't go... I probably wouldn't go to fucking, school. I probably would stay home. Oh, he's crazy. I don't like this. He was the only partner I could count on. A guy I never even knew. Yeah, imagine how fucking awkward if he ran into them. Of course, part of the problem you have to think of is the fact that they may do the same thing. Assuming nothing slows you down, that is. See, I mentioned that I'm kinda worried he might actually die. Because, I mean, this game went for a good while with everything being happy-dappy, and then everything just escalated so fucking fast. And there's 7 more games a part of the story, and to me, it's kind of hard to fucking imagine how in the world the momentum of this could keep going with him. And I mean, he could potentially live a few games, but I find it hard to think he's going to survive the whole thing, because, like, I don't know how the hell they would be able to keep the momentum of interest for that fucking long. So, and the fact that he's talking about it is very, what's the word, concerning. As if it never happened. She lied about it. Poking fun at your new hobby. Man. Take it easy. No need to get all crazy. Seems an awkward situation. See, I kind of like think I would just continue playing coy myself. I mean, it's definitely not an easy thing, that's for sure. I mean, the situation calls for a lot of problems. When did I get interested in baseball? When somebody was trying to possibly murder me. Man, it's so weird how, like, they were such good friends to go to such an alienating status. Like, oof. Yeah, not really the best way to do something. It's a warning. You will die tonight. I don't know about saying that so verbally. Yo, which route? Uh, there's literally been no options of chapter. We're on chapter 12 now. We just started chapter 12 and he left off the school. This is gonna be weird, isn't it? Hmm. No. So, the game is chapter 1. Within the game is chapter 12. Because the last game was the last chapter was 11, so we started 12. But yeah, it's chapter 1 game, chapter 12 within it. Yeah, Kata told me chapter 1 through 8 was the original game. So I don't really get why it was broken up into 8 separate pieces with the more newer version. A little bit stressed over some stuff that happened last night, but otherwise, then I slept in because I didn't go to bed till like 2 a.m. So, but other than that, I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Did you get to the workout today? Hopefully it went okay. Yeah, when it comes to like the OG versions of this game, I was kind of confused at like all the like on GOG and Steam, it's all listed into like chapter pieces. But Carter tells me chapter 1 through 8 is the original game, so I'm not really sure how the fuck that all worked out. Kind of confusing. Ah, I know how that is, because, I work Monday through Thursday, so I miss them on those days usually. Though I was off this Thursday again, and I also slept in on that day. I meant to hopefully come to the workout today, but then stupid shit happened, so. No good at this stuff. When the hell is she trying to tell me? I think she means stop it, period. wants you to quit. That way you're all the more vulnerable. But hopefully everyone's doing okay today and that. Though I don't think the main killer of the story is, though. He's probably gonna die horrifically. Kind of weird. She's usually a lot more on the ball on stuff. But they're gone, aren't they? He transferred. For the older brother to transfer by himself. See, it's kind of weird because she's acting more like she's concerned. Which is interesting because she's given us so many more threats. So. Practicing your swings. Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask you what you were streaming yesterday. I'm assuming you were streaming VR chat. I don't know if you play any games on your channel. I haven't checked it out before. I should go take a peek over there, actually. Right before he went missing. And then he got cremated on the road. Ooh, he's not holding back at this point. Wait, what? See, she's acting very concerned. But is it an act to ensure I don't have a weapon? Is there something more? And she just openly admitted to me she doesn't believe in him. Ah. Gotcha. I usually don't do a lot of live streaming of VR chat unless it's like a game night event type thing. Otherwise, I don't usually stream VR chat very much. I also do the photo club. But it's been a while since we did the photo club because Jess has been busy. I don't like him missing out on the cooking night, so just been kind of waiting for because he's been doing family things. But yeah, other than that, I don't usually do a whole lot of VR chat. I mostly just stick to games. This is getting very weird. She was the one who threatened us, and now she's acting very concerned and cautioned. I really do start to think this is some supernatural shit. Like, I think they're being possessed. It would certainly explain the very rash differences between how they act. Now we're getting to the root of the matter here. Might actually get some interesting outcome out of this. Well, to be fair, we haven't been very honest lately, but I mean... yeah. When I first got into VR, I did try a few, running around kind of streams and stuff. It was interesting to show off some of it, but, you know, that part's kind of lost a little of its way a little bit without being something really unique. Donkey Literature Club? Well, I've never been spoiled on this game, so I don't really know entirely what I was walking into. The first 7 chapters were, everyday happy... Oh, look, so basically the main character has moved into this rural town in Japan. It's out in the country and that. And he's mingling with the new kids and stuff and that, and he made friends and got invited into a club and stuff. And for the first 7 chapters, it's just normal everyday living. It really is a good chunk of hours of just things seeming normal. But then they had this festival that this village has. And for the last 4 years, someone's always been murdered on the night of the festival, and somebody has vanished on the night of the festival. And someone they became friends with over the course of the game joined them during the festival, and he got murdered. He got murdered, and his friend got, as they said, oil demoned away. So, apparently there's, some urban legend, or perhaps not an urban legend, of the past of this village where basically a mother asked these demon ogres to cure her son of something, but it was going to cost her own life. These were man-eating demons. So, she was supposed to be Aiden for the life of her child, but instead she ran off with her cured child. So apparently they ransacked the city and ate them and shit. So that's supposedly where the urban legend of the demon away is. So there's always been someone who's murdered and someone who gets taken away, and they've never found any of the taken away people. Some of them aren't even exactly public. Well, very public. But the murdered people they have found. So the guy who got murdered, he whipped his throat out. He dug into his throat and whipped it out. And his skin's in his own fingernails. So it is getting very disturbing and shit. So his friend group has been acting insanely strange after the festival. Like stalking, threatening, she showed up with one of the other friends and basically threatened me. And they gave me food with sewing needles in it. So shit's getting really weird. Well, it's not that it was hard showing off worlds and that. It's just, I think, it's a mixture of my audience isn't super interested in a lot of the worlds. Like world hopping kind of thing. I mean, it is interesting to see some worlds, don't get me wrong, but I think when it's by myself, it's not as interesting. That's just me. But yeah, things are getting weird, and this here is getting weird because, like I said, she basically threatened us, and now she's acting all concerned, which is very weird. Now, when they get when they were being weird, their eyes change. They become a very creepy stalker kind of look. And that's why I keep saying I feel like this is getting supernatural. I'm thinking this Dinantine god thing they worship in the village, I think it's possessing them and basically using them like chess pieces. So I think, when that happens to them, I think it's basically the god basically directly talking to us through them. This is so weird. She's like the older, stern, wise one, so it's really weird seeing her like this. She's either putting up a hell of an act, or there definitely is a lot more going on with... See, for about 2 of the chapters, the game's really flinged on, is this some kind of weird ghostly shit? Or is this manufactured Scooby-Doo man-crafted shit? Because, we've been talking to an officer since the murder, on and off of that, and he's been investigating the whole thing, that he's been endlessly trying to figure it out. And, he doesn't believe in the legends. He personally believes that there's a faction of the town at a minimum that is manufacturing the legend and is basically acting on people they feel are a threat to them. Because, if you notice, he earlier mentioned the incident at the dam. So the first murder case, they literally wanted to make a dam and flood this whole place. This area was going to be a dam. And there was an incident where a bunch of people fucking attacked one of the higher-ups related to the dam project, and they cut him up and shit and hit his parts. And everyone except for the mastermind and the arm limb that he had were found. They never found him. He was the one that was deemed away the first year. Then the second year, another person related to the project was fell into the construction, and he was found, but I think it was his wife or girlfriend that was demoned away. And that seems to be something also related to the victims. They seem to be, at a minimum, family related, and at best, a relationship. Almost all of them are relationships except for the kid who vanished. That incident was a a mother who was murdered, and the child was demoned away. Every other incident was a couple, whether it be boyfriend, girlfriend, or married. So, like, everything's getting fucking weird in this by super degrees. Now he's directly asking about the sewing needle. Wow, she just admitted she fucking put the sewing needle in there. Okay, so now I'm curious what she's gonna say about this, because she just that, or she's misunderstanding what we're asking, and then she plays dumb. Well, basically, he learned about it through like a magazine or something, and he asked them about it, and they all said they don't know what he's talking about, or nothing happened, stuff. And basically, the victim this year is how he mostly learned about a lot of this, because the victim was a photographer. He comes to this village every year, and he takes pictures of birds and that, or that's what he claims. I don't know if that necessarily is true, or a couple maybe. But he knew a lot about the incidents, and he told the main killer much of the information. Ironically, a bigger chunk of it on the night of the festival before he left, and that would have been when he later got killed. But we might learn why they were feigning ignorance on this situation here, but like, this is getting really weird in the situation. It was just a little prank. A sewing needle in the fucking piece of food was a little prank. So here's what may happen. Either she's thinking of something else, or she's insane here. He's laying down the law. He's really putting his neck out there. She's shocked about knowing that. This is getting so weird. You think that she's maybe, or whatever, is trying to get rid of you if you don't stop involving yourself? Wait, no, you always said that one. See, the bad thing with my layout, because I am playing this on PC. I don't usually play PC games live stream, but I have so little real estate, I have to switch between windows, so like I have to check occasionally to make sure I'm not missing a message. But yeah, you did say that one away, didn't you? Yeah. Or maybe I'm crazy. Ah. Yeah, like I basically have a little sliver of the chat room visible to the left, so I can basically see if it moves. But when it's the same name there, it makes it kind of tricky to be sure it didn't move or not. It's easier when there's multiple people talking. Or if the stream waitle thing pops up. So he basically just definitely ended his friendship with all of them. See, if she's being possessed, I could understand why she's feeling how she is more. But the thing is, she admitted to putting the she partially admitted to some of the fucked up shit. To putting the sewing needle and having cops question them. But that doesn't explain some of the weird shit like the sewing needle. She did not even hesitate. She flat out admitted she did that. And I mean, it at this point, it's not a misunderstanding. Like, the main character literally said it was a sewing needle, and she did not dismiss or say, wait, I put barbecue sauce in there or something like. So it's flat out that she put a sewing needle in it. It's weird because she's acting very like cautious and concerned to me until that subject matter came up. So, but yeah, there's this god that they worship at a temple here, and the legend is it's his course that he strikes down the non-believers or the people who mean to harm the village. Hence, like, why the first 2 years were people from the dam project, because, well, the dam was gonna flood his quote-unquote territory. Well, this is the 4th year, so 4 people have died and 4 people have vanished. If I remember correctly, the first time was one of the higher-ups at a dam project, and one of the people that chopped off his right arm, I believe. The mortal, the demoned away, and they never found his right arm. The second year was somebody else related to the dam and his like girlfriend wife. She was demoned away. He was found drowned in the dam. Then the third year, I believe, was one of the priests. He died of quote unquote of like sickness, ailments, and such. Like was listed as his reason of dying, and his wife was demoned away. Well, no, wait. I think it was that. Then the next year. Wait, then there was I'm trying. There's too many deaths and demon ways and I don't know. The whole thing is just really weird. But yeah, then there's the kid whose baseball bat we have. He supposedly his mother went away and he got demoned away, and it's weird. it's definitely a very messy thing. It is very messy, but the officer doesn't necessarily think the children are directly involved with the killing, but from things he told us, their families may have very high involvement in the problems. Because, like I said, the officer thinks it's at least, if not all the villagers, a certain group of them. And he does find that all of the people he made friends with's families are involved in that suspicion of being part of that. I mean, on one hand, like, if she's semi-aware of what the hell she did, like, I mean, how did she think the friendship was gonna go forward? Coursing tone? Oh, that's not good. Hey, Jack. I should have killed him back then? He is retiring. He mentioned that in one of the side stories. I'm breaking up? Like, my audio's breaking up? Oh, I don't usually weed out a lot of text too much. Like, back when I first tried, a lot of people didn't really like me weeding, so I usually don't try weeding at all myself. So she is aware of the Pacific officer I'm talking to. And she's just straight out saying she's gonna kill. Wow. I found it hard to think that they were literally doing the murders. Felt like the ale itself began to still, like, the thing is, this is considered like a sound novel, and like in the early portions, you just heard a lot of nature, but like some of the creepy ass sounds it starts playing gets pretty fucking stomach turning. It's all falling apart. Oh man, that shit getting weird. I'm not even sure what to fucking say that. What's going on right now? That was just all outside. We just got into school. Like, sheesh.